right, let's do number 9. On this one, we're trying to get not Z. The only place any Z's occur is in line 3, so note that. Also, in line 1 and 2, they're each using the same atomic variables, atomic symbols, X and Y. So note that. I see that we have 2 biconditionals in here, and I like to break down biconditionals. If you're not sure where to go, that can often be helpful to see what you get. There's 2 forms of material equivalence that would break down a biconditional. Should we use the one that gives us 2 conditionals, or should we use the one that's a disjunction? Right here, yeah, that's one version. You get a disjunction with that on the sides. Let's go ahead and use disjunction version, since we have a disjunction in line 2. So what are we gonna get? We'll do premise 1 first. So with that, we're gonna get not X and not Y, or not X. Don't mistakenly just put X here and skip a step. And not Y. That's one material equivalence. All right. Let's go ahead and do the same with 3. It's going to be Z and Y, or not Z and not Y. Material equivalence. Okay. Look at line 2. Notice we could do De Morgan's with this. We could also get rid of these double negations. So let's go ahead and do that first. We have to do 2 steps. First we'll do the X, get rid of those double negations. So that's going to be 4 double negation, and 7. We'll do the other one. That's going to be 6 double negation. Okay. Now, what are we going to get if we do De Morgan's with line 2? Well, that'll give us a nice negation of X and Y. All right. So that's from line 2, De Morgan's. Now, we have this negation of one side of a disjunction, so we can use disjunctive syllogism. 7 and 8, disjunctive syllogism. And that's going to give us the left side, which is not X and not Y. That's really helpful because we're trying to get not Z. We see a not Z right there. And, let's see. What if we do we need to get this not Z. We could, what if we here's one thing we could do. We could, earlier when we used material equivalence on 3, we did the disjunction version. How about we do the condition version? So we get, if we do that, we get if z, then y, and if y, then z. So sometimes you might need to go back and make a choice different than you originally did. Now you don't have to go back and erase all that. You can just leave it there. It's fine if you have extra lines in your proof that you don't end up using. Okay. Now we're trying to get z. So, and we have a not y. So if we could use this and this with modus tollens. But first we need to pull those out. So let's pull out not y from 9, simplification, and let's pull out if z, then y from 10, simplification. Now we can do modus tollens with 12 and 11, modus tollens, and we get not z. Awesome.